Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. The only thing to do with good advice is to pass it on. It is never of any use to oneself. I can resist anything except temptation. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. I have nothing to declare except my genius. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. The only thing that one really knows about human nature is that it changes. Art is the most intense mode of individualism that the world has known. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. A man can be happy with any woman, as long as he does not love her. The heart was made to be broken. Life is far too important a thing ever to talk seriously about. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. The public is wonderfully tolerant. It forgives everything except genius. The good ended happily and the bad unhappily. That is what fiction means. Society exists only as a mental concept. In the real world, there are only individuals. It is absurd to divide people into good and bad. People are either charming or tedious. The one charm of the past is that it is the past. It is always a silly thing to give advice, but to give good advice is absolutely fatal. Moderation is a fatal thing. Nothing succeeds like excess. Disobedience, in the eyes of anyone who has read history, is man's original virtue. It is through disobedience that progress has been made, through disobedience and through rebellion. The best way to appreciate your job is to imagine yourself without one. One should always play fairly when one has the winning cards. I can't stand people who do not take food seriously. A cynic is a man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. Fashion is a form of ugliness so intolerable that we have to alter it every 6 months. The truth is never pure and rarely simple. There is no such thing as a moral or an immoral book. Books are well written or badly written, that is all. I have the simplest tastes. I am always satisfied with the best. The greatest thing in life is to live fearlessly. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. Pleasure is the only thing one should live for. Nothing ages like happiness. Laughter is not at all a bad beginning for a friendship, and it is by far the best ending for one. A man's face is his autobiography. A woman's face is her work of fiction. A well-tied tie is the first serious step in life. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. The only thing that can console one for being poor is extravagance. The greatest love is a mother's, then a dog's, then a sweetheart's. There is something terribly morbid in the modern sympathy with pain. One should sympathize with the color, the beauty, the joy of life. It is what you read when you don't have to that determines what you will be when you can't help it. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask, and he will tell you the truth. The greatest mystery of the world is the visible world. In this world there are only two tragedies. One is not getting what one wants, and the other is getting it. The only difference between the saint and the sinner is that every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. In all matters of opinion, our adversaries are insane. No man is rich enough to buy back his past. A gentleman is one who never hurts anyone's feelings unintentionally. The final mystery is oneself. I choose my friends for their good looks, my acquaintances for their good characters, and my enemies for their good intellects. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave a comment. Click the subscribe button to get more videos like this one.